running for the brave hearts of this country, the people who protect our nation, people who guard our borders, people who keep us safe. These people are running for our soldiers, and this is the hashtag of the Adani Ahmedabad Marathon. Run for our soldiers. We also have the Nashik Dhol here, who's preparing to play for us.
एक्चुअली ये बना है ना, वो तो अच्छा ही है. ये होना चाहिए था. छोटे छोटे बच्चे को मोटिवेशन हो जाए, उत्साह मिल जाए, वो अच्छा है.
An ode to the soldiers of the nation. The Adani Ahmedabad Marathon, honoring the brave hearts who protect us and keep us safe. An expression of solidarity from over 22,000 people who took part in the 5 races as part of the entire event. More than 1,000 defence personnel participated in the run this year. A major portion of the proceeds will go for the welfare of the armed forces.
At Adani, we really believe in nation building, and this marathon has been dedicated ever since the inception towards the soldiers, to the Army of India. And this is a 7th edition. It's a historical moment today because the first time in the history we have done it in the city, and we have more than 20,000 participants.
In its 7th year now, the Adani Marathon had a full marathon, a half marathon, a 10-kilometer run as well as a 5-kilometer run. The one-of-its-kind marathon has taken giant leaps and earned the runners' affection for offering one of the most picturesque routes in the world.
There are literally thousands of marathons around the world, most significant cities in the world, but they've got the advantage where they've been around for 40 or 50 years. For a race that's moved to a new venue, we're halfway there.
When Adani came up with this theme of Run for Soldiers, I think I was a very enthusiastic participant, and I said not only I will flag off the 10-kilometer run, but I will run myself. And I'm proud to say that I did it. This was my first run, but I'm glad I finished it. There's so much of enthusiasm for the armed forces, and specifically for fitness. I think when both blend together, I think it's good for the nation.
The marathon was graced by the presence of defence personnel and former India cricketer, the legendary Captain Mithali Raj. It is only last year that the Ahmedabad Marathon made it to the Global Marathon Event List AIMS World Running, becoming Ahmedabad's only run to be featured on this global list.
I think it's very, very important because first of all it brings certain amount of focus to the armed forces, which we not only work on the borders or silently, which many don't know, but such occasions bring us in close proximity to the normal public, and they also understand what we do for the country as a whole. So not only do they, this cause of running for this, we also have a lot of our motivation booths here, so that the youth of the nation, which is very large number here today, I think they get a snapshot of what the forces are all about, and some motivation to join, because we would like, of course, to have the best of the people that are in the nations.
An important aspect of the marathon was the inclusion of people with disabilities, an initiative to start a dialogue for inclusivity for people who have been long neglected by the society.
We really believe in inclusivity, and this time it occurred to us that with such a huge platform, if we can invite some of the differently abled, it would be a great encouragement for them also to be participating in the mainstream.
अहमदाबाद में पहली बार दिव्यांगजनों को इतनी बड़ी इवेंट में हिस्सा लेने का अवसर मिला है, तो ये पूरी इवेंट को इंक्लूसिव बना देता है, ये सम्मिलित बना देता है. तो वो भी इंसान है, वो भी इस देश के नागरिक हैं, उनको भी ऐसे इवेंट में पार्टिसिपेट करने का मौका मिले तो समाज उनको देखेगा, उनको स्वीकार करेगा, उनकी क्षमता की तारीफ करेगा. इससे उसका समाज में संकलन होता है.
बहुत अच्छा लगा और क्राउड भी बहुत ज़्यादा था, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा, मोटिवेशन बहुत मिला हमको सबसे.
ये अपने पब्लिक के लिए, हेल्थ के लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट मैसेज है, जो अपने हेल्थ के लिए आगे जागरूकता का बढ़ाव के लिए बहुत अच्छा मैसेज है. और हम अपने जो हेल्थ के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे, जो रनिंग करेंगे तो अपना फिट भी सही रहेगा.
The Adani Ahmedabad Marathon has come to an end, a successful event that saw 5 very special races, the full marathon, the half marathon, the 10-kilometer race as well as the 5-kilometer race. But more importantly, the race for people with disabilities. All of this done in solidarity for our soldiers, the people who protect our nation, the people who keep us safe. The success of this particular event will not just pave the way for more such successful events in the future, but also bring awareness to a lot of people of this country.